is it possible to beat the entire game of Halo 3 without destroying a single Scarab? Now there's 4 of them in total, and I couldn't find a single instance of anybody ever doing this. Is it possible? Let's give it a shot! Alright, so someone actually challenged me to beat this mission, which is the Storm, without setting foot in a Scarab. But, you know, that wasn't enough for me because I kept thinking, well, what if I could just beat all of Halo 3 without destroying a single Scarab? Is that possible? So here I am. In total, there are 4 Scarabs in this game. 1 on this mission, which is the Storm, 2 on the Covenant, and 1 on the Ark. And I don't know if this is necessarily even possible, but we'll give it a shot. I'm thinking that this... I think I can do it. Maybe. We'll see. World record, no Scarab Halo 3 campaign, speedrun, legendary difficulty, Slazo, solo legendary all skulls on. Okay, so for this first one, I think I'm just gonna try to clip through the door with a mongoose. I think that's possible. You know, I don't play the Storm that often, and I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure, don't speedrunners just clip through this door? So I need to line this up so that I somehow go through this crack. So for whatever reason, I just couldn't clip through at the right angle with this mongoose, so I decided that I was going to try a different method. So in Halo 3, if you stack enough stuff around a vehicle, and then you get in that vehicle near a wall, you can actually clip through walls and doors because the closest empty space in the game is on the other side of that door. Hey, this is my Shilt Talk advice, okay? I'm doing a segment called Shilt Talk, and my advice for the day is avoid people in life that don't have hobbies. I don't really care what your hobbies are as long as you're not, you know, hurting people or hurting yourself, but people that don't have hobbies take work too seriously, they take life too seriously, and they suck the joy out of everyone. You're going to be able to generate someone pretty quickly that comes to mind. All they do is look at other people do their hobbies and, oh, they just stepped on my warthog. I needed that. So unfortunately, I got caught in a checkpoint loop where the Scarab was stepping on the warthog that I was planning on using to clip through this door. Huh. Okay, well, my next plan was to stack a warthog on top of this mongoose, but I guess that is no longer part of the equation. And these Marines are stealing my mongoose and my setup. Okay, so I just need to stack a bunch of shit around this mongoose. Oh, wait. What? So I realized that I didn't actually trigger the Scarab in when I did this before, so this door wasn't opening. What you're seeing here that I'm running into is an elastic barrier. Okay, I got through. I think I'm going to need to get this mongoose into the next room, though. So I need to throw a grenade precisely. What the fuck? Damn it. So my idea to throw a grenade to get this mongoose past the elastic barrier and into the next room failed. And the reason is pretty simple. So I didn't have the tilt skull on. When you activate the tilt skull, it upgrades the ranks of most enemies and makes them like really impervious to damage. And for some reason, they extended that to vehicles as well. So that meant that you could throw a bunch of grenades at vehicles and they wouldn't explode unless you threw a ton of them, like 10. I might have to restart the mission. Yep, I'm stupid. Okay. So I restarted the mission, played all the way through, and got to this point again. Hey. Now all that I had to do was get my mongoose into the next room and see if I could clip through the final door and skip this Scarab. Got a checkpoint, that's good. Okay, I'm trying to get... I always get out to the left, so I'm trying to, like, angle it. Maybe I have to go in by the crack in the door. Sometimes you have to look to the left. Or look a certain direction to get in somewhere. I think this might just be a case where I have to stuff more vehicles in here. Oh, never mind. I got through the room. All right. That is one Scarab skipped. So with Scarab number 1 down on the mission The Storm, we are on to our next mission, the Ark. Beating the storm without destroying the Scarab took about 20 minutes, and I thought that I was going to be able to replicate this quick success on this mission as well. But oh boy, was I wrong. Okay, so the Ark is the one where I'm a little bit challenged. You basically have to kill the Scarab in order to activate the next checkpoint to go on through the mission. And even if you get into that room early, you still have to have the Covenant Cruiser fly in and activate the load zone. So if you don't activate that, the second part of this mission doesn't actually load in. So you can't complete the mission. I'm gonna have to find another way. So about halfway through the mission, the Ark in Halo 3, your goal is to destroy the Scarab. So what happens if you don't destroy the Scarab? Well, you can't actually complete the mission. So after the Scarab is destroyed, this activates a trigger for 343 Guilty Spark to open the next 2 doors in the mission. He will not start opening the first door until this Scarab is destroyed. So obviously, we have a problem here. We're going to have to figure out some way to finish this mission without actually destroying this. And to be honest, I had no idea if I was going to be able to do this or if this challenge was going to come to an end basically right as it started. In Halo 3, there's a glitch where you can actually get Scarabs to walk outside of the map barriers. It's not overly complicated, but it does take quite a bit of luck. We have to eliminate every single enemy on the map so the Scarab is completely focused on our character model. Hypothetically, if I were to get outside of the map and bait the Scarab to also be outside of the map, I could get onto its turret, and then if it gets its wires crossed in its head, it will walk so far outside of the map that hopefully I would disappear. Then I would spawn in a second player inside of the map, and this deloading of the Scarab would activate the checkpoint to continue on to the mission. All right, now I get out of the map. It's really simple. All you got to do is go to this right side up here. It's in the corner of the map, you see? I'm just going to go up here with a chopper, and I'm going to boost up this rock, climb up the wall. Really easy. Then just go forward. You're going to keep hugging this wall right here. There we go. Once you make it to this platform, you just got to keep going along this elastic barrier, and then it'll let up. And then we can just go over here real quick. Put the chopper right here. Bang! We're up here. So we're going to lure the Scarab all the way to over here. I think the Scarab right now is just searching for people. So I think I did a good job eliminating everything. So now that we were in position outside of the map, my first plan was to have player 2 get onto the Scarab's turret and then try to lure him outside of the map with player 1. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to back up and I'm going to go like back and forth. Okay, he's going sideways. He's getting all weird. You can see he's like on his tiptoes. It seems to come by me when I'm shooting at it. Oh, it's coming over? So after about 15 minutes, I couldn't get the Scarab to come over past this point. I tried having player 2 on one of the turrets of the Scarab. It didn't really come over to the wall. So I decided maybe I should get on the turret and player 2 should go on the wall, and maybe I could somehow influence how the Scarab is moving. Dude, I can't do this. You can see me walking. So I was able to find some success in getting the Scarab closer to the wall and outside of the map, but then something strange happened. What the hell just happened? This caused me to have to reset from the beginning again. But this time I decided I was going to have both players stay outside of the map and lure the Scarab in this way. And for the first time in an hour of doing this, I finally had promise. Oh, I'm on it, and it's up the wall. Oh, it's going up the wall. Maybe I should just stay up here. And then get on the turret afterwards, after it gets up here. But of course, we ran into our next problem. The Scarab, for whatever reason, would not move, no matter what. It just halted. It's giving up. So I ended up having to reset again. And every time I'd have to reset, this cost me anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. But on the bright side, every single time I did this, I was getting closer and closer to getting it outside of the map. One more step. Come on. Get up here. Come on. You can do it. Yes. Yes, I'm on him. Don't fall. Don't fall. No, he fell off the wall. Hopefully I don't die. Now I'm going to have this player go on the turret to make sure that I'm good here. Because in order to go out of the map, I need this player to be on the turret. At this point, I was getting really close to getting outside of the map area, but then I ran into my next problem. You can see, hopefully I don't get kicked. I'm really scared that I'm going to get kicked. And get splattered. Like that. Yep, I died. So having player 2 die is an automatic death sentence to being able to do this trick. Player 2 has to be alive so that once a Scarab gets far enough outside of the map and disappears, I can spawn in on that player. If there's no player to spawn in on, you can't get back into the map. I'm gonna have to do like a death jump down there, it'd be risky. And I missed it. And I'm dead, and I have to redo this whole thing. Are you kidding me? Come on, baby. I'm dead. Uh-oh. Oh, it's coming up. Oh, it's coming up. I need to get on it. No! Dude, really? And player 2 got killed by it. So I'm going to restart again. Guys, I don't know if this is possible or if I can take this any longer. But I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I quit. What'd you do last night? Oh, I sat on a f***ing Scarab in a 17-year-old game for 3 f***ing hours waiting for it to walk up a wall. Yeah. That's what I did. Come on. Oh my gosh. Please. Is it happening? No. This is the worst. I thought this was gonna be so easy and so cool, and it's so not. It's so unfun and so uncool, dude. This trick sucks, dude. I really. Oh. You can see I'm just kind of like floating in the air at this point. I'm not really sure where the Scarab's going to take me, but I just need him to go out of the map. Wait, am I back in the map now? No way. Dude, this sucks. This is my last try. My last try, and I'm giving up for the night. I don't care. I do not care. This is bullshit. And it killed both of us again. So at this point, I had wasted an entire weeknight, 4 hours and 10 minutes of my time, and I had nothing to show for it. To give you guys a reference of how long I was doing this, I record in 2K, and the file size for this specific recording section was 83 gigabytes. So obviously, you guys know what happened next. I decided to give this another shot the next day. Oh, attempt 2. It is now officially tomorrow, and I want to get this done within an hour. to go out of the map. Oh, it's starting to head out of the map by the waterfall. Okay. This is hour 5.5. At this point, I just couldn't justify spending any more time doing this trick because I have a real life, believe it or not. These videos take about 8 to 12 hours a week to edit and film, and this was just going on too long that I couldn't justify trying this anymore. So I put it in the vault and I forgot about it. A few weeks later, I figured I'd give this one last try because I had a new idea. Okay, this is attempt number 3. I don't even know at this point. 5, 6, 7 hours, something like that. There's our best buddy, Mr. Scarab right there, making me waste all of my time in my life. Okay, this time I set the other player way outside of the map, and hopefully this works better. Shit. If it can make it over here without falling down, I might be able to ride it outside of the map far enough. I'm really hoping that's the case. Oh my gosh, it's about to go into this pit down here. Will it fall in? Guys, this is literally my first try of the day. I've been recording for 4 minutes. I just need to get the Scarab to go far enough outside of the map so that it disappears completely, and then hopefully it activates the next section of the mission. But this is the first time I've actually got it to go out of the map, and it was the first try of the day. If I were to actually get off this turret, I would die. Whoa, this is actually really weird. I've never been this far outside of the map before, and you can see there's like these giant jiggling waves. I mean, I assume eventually I will just disappear. I mean, they got to run out of map at some point, no? I'm actually so far outside of the map that my bullets aren't registering. This is actual Halo history happening right now because I've never been able to just take a break during a trick. And I now have been walking outside of the map for 10 minutes. I'm assuming that giant white circle you see is going to be the edge of the map. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm doing micro squats. Oh, I disappeared. Loading done. Checkpoint done. Oh shit, yes! The super carrier came in, so that means that I am going to be able to beat this mission without destroying the Scarab. So this door should close once he opens this door. And then if that happens, that means that I did it. Oh! Now that we had our second Scarab done, we only had 2 more Scarabs to go. And luckily for us, they were at the same place on the same mission. The Covenant. Okay, let's do it! These are the final 2 Scarabs in all of Halo 3. So in order to skip the 2 Scarabs on the Covenant, I was going to employ a glitch called time traveling. So in Halo 3, missions loaded in different sections. In order to save resources, when they would load in the next section of the mission, they would deload the previous section. But in Halo 3, these sections overlap. So if you were able to go to a previously deloaded section that overlaps with the currently loaded in section, you could actually load into the previous section of the map, hence time travel. But in order to do this in Halo 3, you have to be in a vehicle as you're traveling through the time travel glitch. Oh no, oh no. I was not careful. And you have to survive a pretty big fall. Please don't tell me the ghost fell off the map. A fall that has a sheer cliff directly below where you're landing. Ugh. And because I didn't have a good checkpoint for this, every single time that I failed, it cost me about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, attempt number 2. I'm actually going to go down forward this time. Ah! Ah! Come on, bruh. Oh no. Okay. See if it works. And I despawned out of my ghost because I wasn't the one that did it. Oh my gosh. I might... Stay. I don't see the ghost.
Oh.
That's a trick. I just got to get out first. Oh, wow. I'm so smart. Okay, now I should be able to go up this hill and then time travel back again. So the reason that we time traveled back to the beginning of the mission the first time was to despawn the Scarabs that were loaded into the section of the mission that you just saw. But in order to finish the mission, we still need to get back to this area. Luckily, going up this hill and going to this specific spot on one of these towers loads you back into the map again. Right about now. I lost my ghost, but I am alive, and I'm back where I was before. So now that we were successfully back into this section of the mission, we needed to go to the Hornet checkpoint that was supposed to load the Scarabs in. If we hit this load point and the Scarabs didn't spawn in, we could complete the mission without actually destroying them. I am hoping that I can still complete this mission. I guess those were the Scarabs? Alright, well, if I can beat this mission, then I beat Halo 3 with... I beat Halo 3 without destroying one single Scarab. Wah, 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 wah. Problem alert. Problem alert. Okay, do you see what the problem here is? Yeah, so there's no button to extend a bridge to open this door, and there's also no door. Well, that's not good. So there's a load point that we did not hit to activate this correctly, which means we can't finish the mission. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I was supposed to hit a load zone up by that tower. Okay, luckily I left player 2 up there. Okay, I should, if I go to the left of this and go to the snowy area, I should get a load zone. So up by this third tower, there's a load zone that officially loads in the next section of the mission so you can activate the final door to move on to the final section. And if you don't activate this, you can't beat the mission. Oh, the door's open now. Well, kind of. What the f*** are you doing? But just because the door was open doesn't mean we were in the clear. There's no button. I have to get over there, but there's no button, and I don't have a Hornet. So there's supposed to be a button that extends a bridge to get to this doorway. And without this bridge, we were going to have to find another way to get to this section. And the problem is, it's like 30 feet in the air. Let me think. Oh, wait a minute. I just had an idea. I was literally about to just give up and get off for the night because I didn't want to do this, but I just remembered I could do this so easily. But I will be able to look straight down, throw a piece of equipment, and jump off that piece of equipment and finish this mission. Okay, moment of truth. Can I pull it off? There we go. Nice. I just have to jump to here. Don't be stupid. Here we go. What I steal. Okay, guys, home stretch. If I complete this, that's Halo 3 beaten without using one single Scarab. Suck on that. I'm putting my name in the Halo Ligma. Okay. Boom!